Shark Nation, welcome back, man, to another episode of the Seattle Blue Sharks Dynasty on Ncaa 06. I'm Ice G3, 3000 to be exact. And listen, man, if you tuned into the last episode, then you know things did not go our way by a long shot. We were absolutely shocked as the Bulls came in on our home field and really just put it to us. And looking at some coach comments from UW, man, he says taking a bad loss against a MAC school like that just shows they are who we thought they were. Listen, man, I'm not surprised that he took the opportunity to take this shot. They are scum, if you ask me. But listen, man, he's actually not wrong. We had a really bad game, and we definitely are going to try to build on that. And if we take a look at our school's magazine, the Shark Bait, they actually say similar things. We came off to a slow start, and listen, man, we know that. Didn't have the game we wanted. Offense really struggled to move the ball. Made way too many mistakes, as they illustrate here, man. Lovelady just got to make better decisions, man. We had way too many turnovers throughout that game. Offensive line couldn't hold a bucket of water. But listen, we did have some bright spots as Jared Glover kind of shined a little bit there as he showed that he can take, his basic catches to the house. And as he actually had one touchdown in that game. And so Shark fans want to know, man, how are we going to respond going into next week against North Carolina? And, well, I guess you're just going to have to wait and see. But anyway, on brighter news, if you remember earlier in the year, our campus was actually desecrated, which the investigation is still ongoing, but the board has so graciously blessed us with 3 brand new statues that fast. That's how cool this school is, and man, it's a place you definitely want to be. But anyway, we're going to try to take that little bit of momentum and ride it into next week going into North Carolina. And so let's go ahead and lock in. All right, man, so if we take a look, we can see Coach Hughes here in his office kind of getting the game plan ready for the boys, for the Sharks in this upcoming battle against the Tar Heels. And right now, we're going to take a look at some points of emphasis or our game plan going into this game. So number one, we want to put some pressure on the quarterback, as we know they have a pretty talented guy over there throwing the ball. Number two, we want to try to keep him in the pocket and not let him make any, extraordinary plays if we can. And number three, don't let him get into a rhythm. He's good enough to dice us up if we let him. So going into the game, man, that's some things we're going to be focused on. And so before we actually go to battle, let's go ahead and take a look at our player to watch presented by WX Sports Gear. Like I said, man, it's going to be their quarterback, Drake May. He's an 80 overall. And if you just look at his slew of awards that he won last year for his conference, you already know this kid can ball. Coming in with over 4,000 passing yards, 25 passing touchdowns, almost 700 rushing yards, and 7 touchdowns, the kid can play. So with that, man, let's go ahead and get ready for battle against the North Carolina Tar Heels. Yes, sir. Here we go, man. It is game time. Kickoff getting ready to take place against this much anticipated matchup against North Carolina. And Vincent is set to return. He's going to bring it out, take it to the right side, and he's going to make it just about to the 20. We really need to get him off that kick return as he's our primary running back and we don't want to get him hurt. But anyway, 1st and 10 on the 20. Going to stick to our roots and hand it off to the left-hand side. And Vincent's going to take that thing up, stiff armor, man, and then get the first down. This is exactly how we wanted to start after a bad loss last week. First down, Sharks. So it's 1st and 10, ball on the 31. Got Vincent in the backfield again. He's going to take the handoff, take it right up the middle, and gets a gain of a couple there. So nice couple of runs there by Vincent back to back. So 2nd and 7 on the 34. Vincent back in the backfield again. Lovelady's actually going to drop back. He's rolling off to his right. He might have Glover. Makes a connection with Glover, and he gets tackled down just before the line to gain. So we're looking at 3rd and 2 on our 39. Just about 3 minutes left in the first quarter. So it looks like we're going in I formation here. Vincent in the backfield. He's going to get the handoff. Try to take it up the middle. The middle's clogged up. He tries to bounce to the outside and gets tackled just before the first down mark. And it looks like UNC is going to come up with a big stop here on a promising drive in the first quarter here. Ball is on our own 39, so we are going to go ahead and punt. Play it smart. Play the field position game. And try to let our defense handle the rest. We got Rice to punt here. We already know Rice is not the best punter in the world, so he's going to try to kick this thing off. And once again, for his first punt of the game, he shanks it off to the right. We need better results from this guy. But anyway, man, with the Tar Heels' first drive, we're going to see Drake May take the stage. And this is a guy that we were game planning against. We know what he's capable of. Anyway, 1st and 10 for the Tar Heels on the 45. Drake May in shotgun was running back off to the right. He's actually going to drop back to pass, and he's looking for a wide open receiver off to the left, but Roberts skies up and makes an amazing play, getting a deflection there, man. Great instincts by the safety there. Definitely thought May was going to come out and throw a tutty on his first pass attempt. Would have really broke our spirits if I'm being honest. But a great play once again by Roberts, man. You can see him tracking the ball all the way. Gets a good hand on the ball. Even tries to go for the interception after, but just not quite able to get it. Anyway, great play there. 2nd and 10, ball on the 45. Sharks looking to hold on defense after some terrible field position. Anyway, Nichols is still going to take the reverse. And he's broken a couple tackles and is into open space. And I don't think anybody's going to get him. He's going to take that thing all the way for 6. And to top it off, Robert Greer comes up with an injury. He's holding his right wrist here. And this is a guy who actually had a sack last game. So this is not something we can afford, man. Our D-line is already depleted as it is. But anyway, great play there by Nicholson on the reverse. Tar Heels go up 7. They get on the board first. Sharks back on offense on the 21. Vincent in the backfield. Lovelady's actually going to drop back again. Rolling out to his left. Looking for Higgins. Deep over the middle. And he just leads him a little bit too far. Higgins not able to get there. Thankfully batted down by the safety and not intercepted. Anyway, 2nd and 10 on the 21. Going I form again. Vincent in the backfield. Going to hand it off to him. He's going to take it up the middle. But he has nowhere to go as he's actually tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And he's going to take a loss of 1 on there. So we got 3rd and 11 on our own 20, man. We really need something out of this drive as UNC just scored. So Lovelady's in shotgun. He's going to take the snap. Looking for Higgins off to the right side. Higgins makes a great catch. Great hands there as he was hit at the same time that the ball got to him. But he was able to focus and make that catch, man. And really, if he was able to slip that tackle, he might still be running for 6. Anyway, Sharks first down, man. Ball on the 44. Drive's looking pretty good. Looking for some motion here. We're going to motion Miller off to the left. It looks like they might be in man coverage. Motion him back to his original side. It looks like they definitely are, man. We're going to go ahead and hand that thing off to Vincent. Vincent is going to get tackled behind the line again by the UNC defense, man. He's not having anywhere to run right now, so he's actually going to get a breather. Edwards comes in the backfield. 2nd and 10. Looking for a pitch to Edwards. Edwards still fresh legs. Whitlock comes in. Big hit in the backfield. 3rd and 15. Lovelady's got to drop back. He's looking for a pass. He was able to just get a touch pass over the outstretched arms of 2 defenders, but not able to make the connection with Higgins. So we actually do go ahead and punt that thing away. Better punt this time. UNC starts on their own 27, first down. 6 seconds left in the first quarter. And they're going to have Drake May drop back to pass again. He's looking for a receiver over the middle and not able to connect. And that's going to take us right there to the end, or almost to the end of the first down. They got one more play. So it's 2nd and 10 on the 27. Looking at the I formation, May's going to drop back to pass again. Scroll out to the right a little bit, and McGee comes up with a batted ball that he could have probably intercepted. And got the defense feeling pretty good after that one, man. Great instincts right there by McGee. Really need some good play out of him. But anyway, that is going to take us to the end of the first quarter. So, start of the second quarter, man. It's 3rd and 10. Ball on the UNC's 27. Drake May in shotgun. Trying to convert here. He's dropping back to pass. Looks like he might have his receiver open, but no. McKinley gets a ball, his hand on the ball there. Great deflection, and we got our mascot going crazy, man. Really getting our defense into this game. Defense is making some pretty good plays, and UNC is going to have to go ahead and punt that ball away. Glover is set to receive the punt. He's going to take the punt, and then he's going to cut it off to the left. Try to use his speed to burst around the corner, and only going to pick up about 5 there. But hey, man, we'll take it. Ball on the 39, 1st and 10. Edwards still in the backfield here. He's going to take the carry, take it off to the left, and actually get a gain of about 4 or 5 there. Nice carry there by Edwards. Kind of giving Vincent some rest. Edwards still in the game here. Single back. Lovelady's going to drop back and look for a receiver. Scrambling off to the right. He's got pressure. He needs to get rid of it. And he makes a very bad decision here as Whitlock, once again, coming up with a big-time play, man. Comes up with the interception. Tar Heel fans going absolutely crazy. And here we go once again, man. Lovelady just making some bad decisions with pressure, man, and just throws the ball right to the defender, man. That's not something that we want to see, especially after last week's slaughter, man. We got to really improve on that. Anyway, man, UNC 1st and 10 on the 44. May's going to drop back, and he's going to launch an absolute missile to Marshall, who's going to run right under that thing for a Tar Heel touchdown. And what happened there, man, I don't know what happened, but Marshall absolutely put the burners on McKinley, and he just was not able to keep up. We're actually going to get another look with a WX instant replay, and you can see right there, he just runs right by him, man. McKinley had no chance. Take that arm, man, off, boy. You ain't not got it like that. Anyway, Tar Heels go on the board again, 14-0. But the Sharks trying to do something again on first down on another drive, and once again, Vincent's got nowhere to go there. Tackle behind the line, loss of 2. 2nd and 12. Wash, rinse, and repeat. But this actually looks like it's going to get us a few more yards, as Vincent takes that for about 4, 5, or 6. I don't know. 3rd and 6. Ball on the 21. Really need to convert here. Deep into the second quarter, about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Lovelady's in empty formation shotgun. He's going to take the snap. Looking for a receiver. Scanning the field. Got nothing and just throws it in to the defense once again. Then he misses the tackle. Thankfully, Higgins is able to come up and make a touchdown saving tackle. We have got to see better performance out of Lovelady. It's getting crazy at this point. Coach is actually he's looking at that clipboard, man. We might be getting into our backups, but anyway, got to do better there as we give the Tar Heels great field position after they just scored. So anyway, they're going to hand it off to Coleman. Coleman's going to take that thing right up the middle, hits a juke move, hits another one, and then gets into the end zone just like that. Tar Heels up 21-0 on the Sharks. Man, not again. We're looking at a repeat of last week where we just couldn't do anything on offense and defense had no time to recover and get scored on again. So anyway, 2 minutes left in the second quarter before halftime. Single back formation. We're going to do another motion, have Miller go off to the right-hand side. Not seeing very much movement, not what we want to see, so we're going to take him back and hand it off to Vincent, who's going to get around on the right-hand side. He's got a good lane here. Puts a juke move on the safety and is still running. Gets tackled out of bounds for a gain of about 20. Great run right there from Vincent. Really good to see him get that off. Maybe he can try to get, string a few of them together and break open this offense, man. We need something as we don't know if we want to keep putting the ball in Lovelady's hands. He's just got too many turnovers there. But anyway, great move there. Put on the safety. Had him touching the ground, touching grass there. And anyway, man, ball on the 43, 1st and 10. 2 minutes left. Go and play action after the big run, and it's just nothing there. Lovelady takes a huge sack. Loss of 5, 2nd and 15. Stadium is going absolutely nuts, man. They've got signs made. They're just owl hype. Team's up 21-0. Defense is making big plays. Lovelady is struggling right now. Late in the second quarter, 2nd and 15. Obvious passing downs. Trying to call audible, but man, the stadium noise is so loud our receivers can't even hear the audibles. Lovelady's going to take the snap in shotgun. He's looking for Higgins, drifting off to the left, and he makes the catch. Tries to put a move on a defender. And what a good concentration catch. The second one there from Higgins, man. I told you guys, I'm really excited about this kid's future in Seattle. Had him matched up on a linebacker there, and you already know that's just not going to be good enough. Lovelady able to connect with Higgins there for the first down. Ball on the 38. We did take a timeout here to stop the clock. Minute and 32 seconds left in the second quarter. Lovelady telling the crowd to just quiet down a little bit. He's trying to focus, and he's going to launch a bomb to Glover. Glover's going to jump up and get the jump ball over 2 defenders and come down with the touchdown. That is what we need to see, man. The Lovelady to Glover connection. Get the ball to our playmakers. Just throw it up, man, at this point. Just let him make the play. 9 times out of 10, he's going to come down with it. Great play there by Glover. Good pass by Lovelady. Trying to find some redemption after throwing them 2 picks. Mascot going absolutely dumb. Anyway, Sharks got a little bit of momentum going in the second half, man. Tar Heels got the ball, and they throw it. May throws it. Very errant throw that went right to the safety, but Hubbard left his hands, feet, and eyes at home today as he could have came away with a pick, but just missed it. Anyway, made back to throw again, and we come up with another deflection. But it does appear that Deuce McGee has injured his shoulder on the play, and that is something we don't want to see, man. Our middle linebacker going down. We don't know how serious the injury is at this point, but let's just hope he's able to come back in this game. Anyway, 3rd and 10 after deflection. Good play by the Sharks defense. Mays back to throw again. Drops a little errant throw over the middle, and he connects with Thomas. Nice little touch pass to get right over the secondary there. Thomas comes down with it. Drake May, 2 for 8, 68 yards and 1 touchdown. Having a decent half. About a minute left in the second quarter. May's going to drop back again. He's going to connect with Thomas for a little short pass completion of 2 yards. Ball on the 48. UNC takes their first timeout. Got a minute left. Going into halftime. And we actually do have some good news. Deuce McGee has got a bruised shoulder, but he will be able to return to this game. So we're very happy about that. But right now we need to try to make sure that UNC does not put more points on this board, as Drake May's got all types of time. And he's launching, looking for his X-Factor receiver. And Williams is up there, meets him, and is able to do just enough to make sure that that pass was not completed. Good job by our DB right there, man. 3rd and 8, ball on the 48. May in shotgun. May drops back. He has pressure, and it looks like he's going to throw it up, and Marshall comes down with it. Roberts was in really good position right there, but just not able to come up with the play as he did earlier in this game. And Marshall just said, hey, you're a little bit too little, my guy. I need those. Man, big time play, big time throw by May, big time catch by Marshall. Ball on the 2-yard line. May's going to drop back and find his tight end. Those are absolute strike. But it looks like on that play, he took a big hit and injured his elbow on that play. So UNC fans might be a little bit worried. He looks like he's in a good amount of pain. You can see their backup quarterback is getting ready on the sideline there. Hope for the best. But anyway, 44 seconds left in the second quarter. Lovelady's going to drop back to throw. Scanning the field. He's drifting off to his right. Drifting, and he just runs out of time, man. Probably should have thrown that thing away. Just got to get him sharper mentally, as he's made some bad decisions already, and that right there might be another one. As now we're looking at 2nd and 22, ball on our own 8, 36 seconds left, and we did have to burn another timeout. Anyway, Lovelady's going to drop back to pass again. He's in his own end zone right now. He's looking for Higgins over the middle, and once again just leads him a little bit too far. Higgins not able to catch up to it. 3rd and 22, ball on our own 8. Trying to make a play here, trying to do something. Standing in our own end zone. We got Glover. Glover's got a step over 2 guys, and he does it again. This kid is incredible. Glover comes up with a huge catch again, man. Jump ball is going to Glover. Don't even think about it. Anyway, Sharks rush to the line. We get the spike. 2nd and 10. 18 seconds left to go before halftime. And the Sharks are seeing if we can try to punch this thing in, man, and get some points on the board and try to salvage some momentum. Lovelady dropping back again, and he just takes too much time making a decision, gets sacked. Sharks have to burn their last timeout. We got 13 seconds left until halftime. We're going to try to see if we can throw up a miracle here. Anyway, look at this. Lovelady goes back to Glover again, throws an absolute laser, and the DB took a big chance trying to go for the ball instead of playing the receiver. He missed, and Glover comes up with the jump ball and the touchdown once again. Good throw right there by Lovelady. I'm telling you guys, the Lovelady Glover connection is something that if we can get that thing rolling, it will do us well. Anyways, Sharks score again. And after that kick, our kickers are going actually crazy. Don't know what's gotten into him, but hey, he's hype. We're hype. I'm loving it, man. 5 seconds left to go before halftime. NC's just going to hand the ball off to their fullback as they are down to their backup quarterback. Still no sign of May. And that's going to take us to the halftime show, presented to you by WX Sports Gear. Welcome to the WX Sports Gear halftime report, where looks like the Sharks got off to another slow start, man. Lovelady making some bad passes, a few interceptions, which allowed the Tar Heels to go up big, 21-0 early. But the Sharks were able to battle back and put a couple touchdowns on the board, which leads us to our score, 28-14, Tar Heels up. And we actually did hear back from the medical center that Drake May will not return to this game with his shoulder injury. So that's going to be a huge shot to the North Carolina Tar Heels offense. As we go to our player of the half, which happens to be the one Drake May for the North Carolina Tar Heels. So that's devastating, man. But if you look at his stats for the first half, 118 passing yards, 5 for 12, threw 2 touchdowns. And if we were to grade his first half performance, man, we're going to go ahead and give him a B. Some of you may be saying, oh, if he's got the player to have, how is it not an A? Well, he did have a couple missed throws and obviously gave the Sharks a couple opportunities to make some interceptions, but, you know, not quite there. But anyways, going to halftime adjustments with Coach Hughes, we've got 4 different things that we need to do. Number 1, make better decisions with the football, man. Too many turnovers, too many interceptions from Lovelady. Number 2, wrap up tackle. We are sick of seeing big plays off of missed tackles. Number 3, pressure the backup quarterback. This kid just got into the game. You got to think that he's pretty nervous coming into this game, man. You know, Sharks got a lot of momentum, and we need to get all up in his face, man. We just need to make him uncomfortable. And number 4, find Jared Glover. This kid is an X factor for a reason, man. Already with 2 touchdowns, big play maker. Look, anytime we need a big play, man, he shows up. So anyway, man, that's going to be all for the halftime report, presented to you by WX Sports Gear. And with that, let's go ahead and get back to the second half. All right, so here we go in the second half. Tar Heels start off with possession. They're going to hand it off to Coleman, who's going to break one tackle off to the left and then get brought down by Deuce McGee, who did return from the game after his short injury there. 2nd and 8 on the 23. Backup quarterback in, Sykes. He's actually going to take the direct snap and get the first down. So we don't know very much about this kid, Sykes, but already trying to make a little bit of an impact for the Tar Heels here as he picks up the first down. First and 10 on the 36. Sykes lined up in shotgun, making some adjustments on the D-line. Sykes calling out audibles. He's going to take a high snap, look for his receiver off to the right, and find him, but is met by Williams, who comes up with a huge tackle, took him right off of his feet. Pass complete, but only for a gain of about 1. 2nd and 9. Sykes drops back again. He's going to find Coleman, who's going to get brought down by Troop. Ankle tackle there, but good tackle. Results in 3rd and 5. Ball on the 41. Tar Heels looking to convert here with their backup quarterback in. Sykes in shotgun. He's going to throw the ball over the middle and find Nicholson for the first down there. Nice throw and catch. Good concentration there by Nicholson, making the dive and catch for the first down to convert there. It's 1st and 10. Tar Heels lined up in I formation. They're going to go with some play action and toss it off to the left to the fullback, who's going to get upended by McKinley. Good tackle there. So we said we wanted to see some wrap-up tackling, and that's exactly what we're seeing here in the second half. Sykes going to drop back to pass again, and McKinley is there to break up the pass. Way to be there, McKinley, after that huge touchdown that he gave up earlier in the game to Marshall. He comes up and makes a play, trying to redeem himself. So anyway, 3rd down once again. Tar Heels looking to convert. Tar Heels trying to convert here on 3rd down. Doing all this with their backup as Drake May is hurt and not going to return to this game. So they go play action. Sykes rolling off to the right. He's going to throw a bomb into the end zone. Marshall's tracking, but Hubbard is there, and he does just enough to make sure that that pass was not completed. Good stuff right there by Hubbard, and he's letting the fans know that they can't touch him. Not going to happen while he's back there. Anyway, NC has to punt the ball off. Sharks going to start on our own 20, 1st and 10. Vincent in the backfield here. We're going to hand it off to Vincent. Actually, he's going to take it off to the left-hand side, and he's going to use his speed to run past the linebacker and do just enough to get the first down. And he's letting you know, Sharks first down. Once again, let's go. Starting to drive off right here. Scores 28-14, man. A minute and 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Sharks need to get points on the board pretty quick as we're getting close to the end of the game here. But anyways, going to go play action. Lovelady's dropping back. He's going to see Higgins off to the left-hand side. He had him wide open. Was he able to keep a foot in bounds? And they're calling 2nd and 10, so that means he was not able to. Good play call right there by Coach Hughes. Just not able to connect. Anyway, 2nd and 10, ball on the 34. Vincent, single back formation. Going to hand it off to Vincent. Tries to run off to the left side again and is met quickly there by the linebacker. Made a move, but barely able to get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 11. Lovelady back to pass. Scrambling off to his right. Looking for a receiver. Anybody can get open. He's going to throw the ball up. Palmer got his hands on it, but not able to come down with the catch. And the DB was able to make a good play there. 4th and 11. Lovelady is going to drop back to pass. We need this conversion right here to keep the drive alive. He's looking over the middle. He finds Buckley. Short-handed Buckley comes up with the catch and the first down for the Sharks. Huge play right there, man. That, I'm telling you, we really needed that right there. If we don't convert, gives a good chance for the Tar Heels to score again, man, but don't even need to worry about that. Buckley comes down with the catch. First down for the Sharks. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10, clock running down. About 35 seconds left before 4th quarter. Hand it off to Vincent up the middle. He's going to break one tackle, shake another one off, and stumble and bumble up for about 5 yards. So a 2nd and 5 with the clock winding down going into the 4th quarter. Ball on the 40. Edwards is in to spell Vincent as he needed to break and gets a good run there for about 6 or 7 yards. Picks up the first down. Clock winding down. About 2 seconds left. We get the snap off. Play action. Linebacker bit hard. He's going to throw the ball up to Higgins. And that was a very, very dangerous throw, as that almost landed right in the hands of the safety who was just waiting for Lovelady to make that mistake. And he definitely made the mistake. Anyway, that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter, start of the 4th. Sharks down 2 touchdowns. 2nd and 10. We need something big here, and we don't get it as we try to run the ball, and Vincent is met with all types of powder blue jerseys. Gain of only about 1, so it's 3rd and 9. Trying to convert here. Lovelady drops back. He's looking for Higgins, and Higgins doesn't come up with the catch, but it does look like he might have been pass interfered, but no flag. So it's going to be another crucial 4th down near the end of the game in the 4th quarter. Lovelady set the pass. He drops back. He's under all types of pressure. He's rolling out. He's looking for Palmer. Can Palmer come down with it this time? He does. Touchdown Sharks. Great play there by Lovelady as he had to scramble for his life, looking for anything on that 4th down. Found Palmer absolutely wide open, and it was just too late for the DB to get over there. The beat was already done. Touchdown Sharks. Great play there. I got a huge momentum play right there to keep us in this game. Getting into the late stages of the fourth quarter, man. Mascot's loving it. So now we need the defense to come up with a huge stop here, man. UNC still up 28-21, 3 minutes 20 seconds left to go in the fourth. Sykes drops back to pass, and he's going to throw an interception to Matthews. Matthews comes up with a huge play, and it takes it down to about to the 20 with 3 minutes left to go. And they're absolutely hype. Sykes just made a horrible read right there as Matthews was just sitting in that zone waiting for that pass to come his way, and it did. And he had the hands, man. You got to give it to him. A linebacker would get hands. You got to love it. So Sharks are going to start with the ball on our own 20, 1st and 10. We need a score here. Try to turn this game around, try to tie this ball game. Going to hand it off to Vincent, off to the left, like we always do. He's going to get tackled in the backfield, but it looks like, and then, yes, they throw the flag. Definite face mask right there. And we will take those 10 yards. Huge mistake by the Tar Heels defense, and they're falling apart right now. Coach knows it. He's trying to tell the referees they need some help. He can feel the intensity of this game. He can feel the momentum shifting. First and 10 on our own 10. Looks like Vincent needed a break, so we got Edwards in the backfield. Gonna hand it off to Edwards. Edwards makes a nice move just to get back to the line of scrimmage and then spin down for a couple more for a gain of about 3. So Sharks in I form. Ball inside the 10. 2nd and 7. Lovelady's gonna audible. Not liking what he sees. Play clock's winding down. Not sure what he wants to do. Got to get the call off. Anyway, snaps the ball. Broken play there. He just goes right up the middle and gains about 2. So now we're looking at 3rd and 5. Crucial play. Play clock's winding down. Got to do something. He's telling the crowd to hush again. And he connects with Glover again. Look, man. If Lovelady's trying to tell that crowd to tamp down, look for 6. Anyway, man, Glover on a slant route there. Just big body, man. You got to get in front of him. Tar Heels weren't able to. Sharks looking to convert this extra point and tie this ball game up after a huge interception by Matthews to give us the opportunity. And if you thought our kicker was going crazy earlier, that boy is straight tripping right now, and we're here for it. Tie ball game. Under 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Tar Heels working with their backup quarterback, and he's going to throw a dot to Nicholson over the middle for a gain of about 6. And they're going to go no huddle. Clock winding down. Looking for any momentum. And they're going to go toss to the left with a reverse. And they're going to be tackled down for a loss as they try to get the ball to one of their playmakers, Marshall, but just probably not the right time to call that kind of play as they do have to burn. Actually, the Sharks burn their first time out. Trying to seize this opportunity. Got a backup quarterback in. 3rd and 7. Trying to make a play. Sykes is looking. Sykes is scanning, and he's picked off by McGee, who was sitting right there. He was watching the quarterback the whole time. McGee comes up with a huge play. That's exactly what we needed. He bounces back from injury and comes back and gives the Sharks a chance to get in this ball game and take the lead. You gotta love it, man. You can see McGee just sitting there reading the quarterback the whole time, and Sykes was baited and threw that interception right there. Huge play right there by McGee. Sharks ball on the 26, and they're trying to go and take this lead. Gonna hand it off to Vincent on the left side. He's got all types of space. He makes a juke move. He gets the first down and then some. He's inside the 10. 1st and goal. Great run right there by Vincent. That's exactly what we've been looking for out of him all game. Ball on the 8. 1st and goal. Clock's running down. Sharks in full control right now. Really want to use some clock management. Try to take it down as much as we can. We're gonna hand it off to Vincent. He's gonna take it up the middle. Gets jammed up. Gets only about 2 there. Ball on the 6. 2nd and goal. 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. This is what it comes down to. Edwards in to spell Vincent once again. Gonna hand it off to Edwards. Edwards has got a clear shot to the end zone. He probably should have fell right there at the 2 or the 1, but he runs right into the end zone. And you can see the Tar Heels kind of let him go right in. Anyway, we're gonna score. Sharks are gonna go up. Barring that this extra point is good, we're gonna go up a touchdown. As you can see, he tried to hesitate it there a little bit to, maybe ice the game, but we'll take it. Sharks go up late in the fourth quarter, man. This is what we're here for. This is why we play the game, man. Kind of worried we might have left a little bit too much time on the clock, but anyways, 33 seconds left. Backup quarterback in. Sykes is going to drop back. He's looking for a receiver, and he's going to throw off to the left, and he finds Nicholson, but he's going to be out of bounds. You can see it as he knocks his own coach over back there. They're all types of discombobulated, man. 2nd and 10 on their own 23. Sykes again, dropping back. He's looking for a receiver, looking for anything. He's scrambling. He throws across his body, and he actually finds Coleman for a gain of 6, but he took a lot of time off the clock. 24 seconds left. Game on the line, all on Sykes' shoulders. Sykes drops back again. He's looking for anything. He's going to throw to Thomas, and Thomas comes down with the catch for his backup quarterback once again. I said, man, we might have left too much time on that clock, leaving the game up to our defense. Bend but don't break. Bend but don't break. Here we go. 1st and 10 on the 49. 18 seconds left. UNC still has 2 timeouts. Sykes drops back to pass. He avoids 1 tackle, and then he throws his 3rd pick in the second half to Troop. Just threw it a little bit too far past his receiver, and it landed right in the breadbasket of our X Factor Troop, who's going to be doing all types of celebrating and earning himself a flag. But Coach Hughes loves it. He'll take that flag every day of the week, baby. And that right there should seal this game. Sharks away at North Carolina. Huge turnaround from the first half that we were having, man. Offense started doing their thing. Got some scores on the board, motivated our defense. Defenses came up huge 3 times in a row with North Carolina's backup quarterback in the game, man. Lovelady's telling the crowd, calm down, we got this. And we're just going to go ahead and take 3 knees right here. Lovelady doing a little bit of taunting. He heard all that trash talk. He heard all the naysayers, man. He heard that he was making too many bad decisions. Wasn't throwing the ball. Not a good decision maker. Thinking about getting benched, but he's going to lead his team to a comeback victory. And you can see, man, Lovelady and Glover absolutely ecstatic. Coach Hughes getting the Gatorade dumped on him. Sharks' first win of the season, and they couldn't have come in any better fashion. The nail biter right down to the thriller. And actually, you know, on paper, they were saying North Carolina was a better team than us, man. You know, we were going away, playing at their stadium, saying this, saying that, and it was looking like that in the first half. But I got to give it to these Sharks, man. They battled back time and time again, made huge plays when needed, and the Sharks are going to walk away with a victory, man. And that's going to take us to our player of the game, and that goes to none other than Joe Lovelady, our quarterback. Went 9 for 18, 246 yards, and 4 huge touchdowns. Not to mention the conversions, man. Came through in the clutch multiple times in the second half of that game, man. Like, that's his signature right there. You can see his highlight. He tells the crowd to quiet down. You can expect 6. But anyway, great game from Lovelady. Huge turnaround from a week before, and you can see they've even given him a nickname already, LL Cool Joe. You gotta love it, man. And he was cool as a cucumber in that second half, leading the Sharks to victory. And that's gonna take us to our Shark Attack recap, brought to us by WX Sports Gear. And let's go ahead and take a look at some things that happened in that game. Starting with team stats. Final score 35-28. Sharks win. You can see we almost doubled their amount of first downs, 14-7. Total offense, we won that matchup there as well. And all of that really honestly came in the second half. The first half was abysmal for the Sharks, and North Carolina dominated that whole first half. Now, granted, Drake May, their starting quarterback and leader of their team, did go down and was not able to return in the second half. But hey, that's football, baby. Hey, there's nothing you can do about that. But yeah, as we go down and kind of look at some of the different stats throughout the game, you can see red zone conversions 100%. Every time we got down into the red zone, we had to convert. We needed to convert. And then that turnover matchup, that margin right there, 2-3. 3 of those turnovers for North Carolina in that second half. And now we get to our players to watch. Number 1, Jared Glover, aka Baby Megatron. 5 receptions, 145 yards, 3 touchdowns. Jump ball master. Big body demon in the red zone. Absolute unit. I told you guys, this guy's an X factor for a reason. We just need to find ways to get the football to him. And secondly, on the defensive side, we're going to go all of our linebacking core, man, as they came up with 3 absolute huge, pivotal, timely interceptions. And the last one there to actually seal the game. Got to give it up for our linebackers, man. And now we get into our top plays. Coming in at number 3, we got a reverse to Nicholson, who breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2 tackles, and takes that thing all the way to the house. Nice play there by Nicholson. Now get into our second top play of the game. We got Jared Glover going over the top, scoring a touchdown, and then getting to the number 1 play. Once again, the Lovelady Jared Glover connection is in full effect. Jared Glover actually going over the top of 2 defenders right there. Just a little bit too much. Now getting to our post-game interview with Coach Hughes. Media had a couple questions for him. Number 1, how was the team able to pull off this upset? Coach Hughes says, we never felt like this was an upset game for us. It'd be an upset if we lost. That was our mentality. Never felt like we were out of this game. Just had to clean up some things in that second half and play Sharks football. Then they asked, what does it mean what does a big win like this mean for the team moving forward? Coach Hughes says it just shows that we can do what we can do when we play Sharks football. You know, we have faith in this team to be able to do some big things this season. And so Shark Nation, stay tuned, baby. Anyways, lastly, the Huskies coach actually spoke out about the Sharks win today. And he asked if he cared to comment. And all Coach Hughes has to say for that Husky coach is see us on the field. Until they play us on the field, we don't want to hear none of that talk. You feel me? So anyway, man, Sharks win. Absolute great victory. Great game right there. Hats off to the North Carolina Tar Heels, man. Played a heck of a game. Had some tough injuries, obviously, but Sharks walk away with the victory. Our first win in our first inaugural season. Couldn't have come in any crazier fashion, but hey, man, maybe that's just Sharks football. Play all the way to the end. Anyway, that's going to wrap up the Shark Attack recap. And now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the coach report card for Coach Hughes after that big victory at UNC. And it looks like the board is saying, your team executed when they had to and came up with the big plays. Good win, coach. And that's something you love to hear, some support from the board, especially after, you know, kind of missing opportunity on the home opener. But then, you know, with some recovery here in the second week, getting the big win on the road, you got to love it. So we'll probably be checking in on this every so often and just see what the board is thinking about Coach Hughes. So we'll switch gears here and take a look at our conference standings in the Pac-12. And at number 1, we got the UCLA Bruins, ranked number 22 in the country, record of 1-0. At number 2, we have the Cal Golden Bears, ranked number 25 in the country. And then at number 3, we've got that team up north with a record of 1-0. And then at number 4, we got Oregon State. Following them is number 1 in the country, USC. And then you got your Sharks at number 6 with a record of 1-1. Not shabby, not too shabby, man. Then at number 7, we got Oregon, Washington State, Arizona State to wrap it up. So not bad, man. Sharks ranked number 6. Definitely room for improvement after those first 2 weeks, man. But what you got to love is progression, you know, getting better every week, working on our craft. And that's all you can really ask for, man. So now we'll kind of transition to our recruit board and take a look at some of the prospects that we have and are excited about trying to get to our school next season. All right, so getting into our recruit board, at the top we got right guard Lawrence Benjamin, standing 6'5", 315. Interest level kind of stayed where it was at last week, although we are assigning 20 points to him. Looks like we're the number 3 school on his list, so that's not a bad thing. And Lawrence does say he doesn't seem to care where he plays his college ball, so maybe that's a good thing for the Sharks as we are a new program. But then moving down, we are going to look at Robert Chapman at 6'3", free safety, who it looks like we actually moved up on his interest level. So we'll actually leave the points where they're at and kind of see how things play out with the free safety there. Then we'll move down to James Battle, and his high school coach is saying that he had a good unofficial visit to Virginia Tech, and we're really low on his list. So I think we're going to go ahead and cut our losses here and kind of reclaim some points and maybe use it for another prospect. Like Adam Andrews here, 6'5", 234 linebacker, running a 4.5. Now, he did have a good unofficial visit to Michigan, but we're still number 2 on his list, and we're tied neck and neck here. So we're actually going to add 5 more percentage points to this recruit to see if we can't get over that edge there. So now if we look at Thomas Thompson, what a great name right there. 6'1" cornerback, and if you kind of watched that game this past week, you know we need some help at cornerback. Kind of has some misplays there, but we're going to see if Thomas Thompson can commit to our school, as well as Dominic Robson, who is really a phenomenon. 6'5", 180 cornerback. Like, this guy's must-have running 4.2. This guy's a game changer. You know what I mean? So we'll keep it steady there and kind of move down. See, we got a few recruits who we were looking at in the beginning of the year that haven't quite panned out, so we just kind of cut our losses there as well. But now if we go and look at 6'6" George Berry, we're actually number 2 on his list behind USC, and you can see he actually said he didn't have too much fun on his official visit, so that could help us kind of win that battle right there. So we're going to add a few more recruit points to him and try to get him to commit to our school. Now if we look at tackle Jovan Diggs, not too bad, not too much movement there. We definitely need some better O-linemen at the program, and so we're going to try to keep him on our board. But then if we look at Kevin Taylor, the quarterback we were looking at, he actually dropped us from his list, which is fine. We're kind of lacking the play we've seen from Lovelady as of late, so hey, we're not even going to be really too mad at that. But anyway, man, that's going to go ahead and wrap up this week's episode. I hope you liked the video, man. If you did, if you enjoyed it, if you watched all the way, if you got to this point, man, just go ahead and drop a like, man. Subscribe to the channel. We're going to try to keep putting content, some good content out for you guys. And I'm having a whole lot of fun, man. I hope you guys are. I really appreciate you guys for watching and tuning in. And like I said, man, that is going to wrap up this week's episode. Stick around, man, because we're going to have another banger coming in the following week. So like I said, like, comment, and subscribe, man. I'm IceG3, 3000 to be exact. Let's go, Shark Nation, and I'll see you guys in the next one.